Let's go shopping for some affordable and wearable pieces, some brand new diamonds that I cannot wait to show you, my October beauty favorites, and does your taste in music really have to do with your style? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Kura, and I believe that when you feel good, you look good. So on this channel, I show you how to take fashion and use it as a tool to help you look and feel your best. So if you are not new here, you already kind of recognize what kind of video we got going on here. My pajamas on, my cup of tea, we are relaxing, we're doing a bit of shopping, just took out my braids, which would explain what's happening right now with my hair. And if you have ever taken braids out, you know the labor of love that is connected with that. I'm tired. I'm tired. Okay, so we're just gonna do a little bit of browsing. I'm gonna show you a few things, and as usual, we're gonna have a great time. At the beginning of the year, I did a luxury wish list. And on this wish list, I talked about wanting diamonds. Diamonds. I want diamonds. Before you start saying, all right, Shakura, you are not Zsa Zsa Gabor, you're not Elizabeth Taylor. Yes, girl, I know. I feel like I want to start small. So you can only imagine how excited I was when Idyl reached out to me. Before I really get into why I love this company so much, let's open the diamonds. We're going to get to this in a moment, but when you open it, it does give you a few things about the company and why it's so special. And look how this is packaged in a beautiful little bow. That is a perfect little way to give somebody something for Christmas. The absolute cutest. This is amazing. This is beautiful. Okay, so let's open this box. I'm actually such a sucker for good packaging, and that just made my day. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Okay, so first of all, it comes in these two little packages, which is like the cutest thing. It really keeps everything nice and safe. I'm gonna start with this one, and I'm excited. I'm excited. So in this little case, which is the cutest little thing, this beautiful little mirror, which I can always use an extra mirror, and this scrunchie. This is so cute and well packaged. This is a nice little touch. And now let's get into the big package. Oh, this is so good. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. Okay, so I got this beautiful necklace with 6 diamonds going across the middle, and I cannot wait to add this to my stack. And then what is the coolest thing that I've seen in a long time is the stud that can be worn alone, but has these really cool features that you could add on and really make your own. I'm getting excited. Let me just talk about one thing at a time. So the necklace, like I said, has 6 stones going in the middle. So beautiful. And then what I love the most is that the necklace is adjustable. So whether you want to make it longer or shorter on your neckline, which is a nice added little feature. So many times I have necklaces that don't fit and I have to bring them to the jeweler. This comes already where you could adjust it how you want. All of these are 14 karat gold, conflict free, which is very important nowadays. All of these are lab grown diamonds, which makes for a more sustainable diamond and requires little of the earth's energy, which is fabulous, to grow and have the same clarity and sparkle. If you've been with me for a while, you know I like a little sparkle. You've been watching my videos, you also know that I have been really trying to get pieces that are solid gold. I could wear this in the shower, I could wear this while I'm working out, and it will not tarnish because it is actual gold. And this is exactly what I've been talking about. It's such a great way to get into diamonds and gold if you haven't before. And though I love this necklace, I think the coolest part are these earrings. The modular design makes it so cool and interesting and very unique to you. So I chose this stud in the medium size and then this to add on it, and I cannot wait to wear it outside. I think what I am going to do though, because this is for one ear, is that I'm going to go ahead and buy another stud so that I could have one stud and then have this on the stud, connected to the stud on the other ear. I cannot wait to start stacking. They actually have some beautiful options to go with this stud. Now, if you want a bigger stud or a smaller stud, that's also an option. But something just told me to go with a medium size. There is definitely something about having gold pieces, 14 karat gold pieces, conflict-free diamonds that you can just wear and not have to take off. It kind of adds to the whole allure that I've been talking about. It really steps into my 3 words that we've been talking about, right? My glamour and my classic. I think that these are classic, but also very glamorous. I mean, they're diamonds. They are so well priced, especially for diamonds. The diamond stud starts at $175 and a gold chain starts at about $195. If you are in the market for some diamonds and some quality jewelry that's not overpriced, Idyl is a place to look. You guys know that I love a luxurious moment. You know that I love a bit of luxury, but you also know that I appreciate nothing more than money in my bank account. So if I could have a bit of luxury and not have it be overpriced, I am all in. So I am just gonna go ahead, I added to my little stack here. I'm gonna go ahead and wear it for the rest of the video and probably for the rest of my life because I really just love some sparkle. I will add all the information in the description box as usual. With the holidays coming, I'm thinking that this is just a beautiful way to say that I love you. So let's just peruse through these websites and see what we find. I recently was on TikTok and I saw someone try on a few things from J. Crew's newest like Christmas line or their holiday line, their whatever. You guys, they have some beautiful things. Between J. Crew and we have to look at Banana Republic, they have been coming through. Also, my computer's over here, so if you see me looking to the side, I'm not ignoring you. That would be so rude. I'm looking at my computer. This first shirt doesn't look like much, but I know that it reminded me of something. First of all, they had this collar shirt with this type of sequins on it that I totally missed out on, that I thought was very cute, very classic, and a bit glamorous, which is so me, right? This t-shirt is giving me a bit of Celine vibes. I believe, I can't remember the name, but I'm popping it on the screen right now. It's giving me a lot of Celine, a lot of Celine. This is a more affordable option, right? But super cute. It is a bit different because the reflection and the sequin are bigger, but it's a very similar look, don't you think? This doesn't look like much on the website, but when I tell you all, when I saw this lady try this on, it looked more expensive than what it was. I feel like you can wear it with a coordinating skirt, but really, what if you did some juxtaposition and wore it with a pair of denim, right? I feel like this could be just a little bit of holiday cheer. Listen, I'm all for a little glitz and glamour. That's why working with Idyl was just perfect for me, because I love a little bit of sparkle. So wearing this but not really overdressing, but like balancing it with a pair of jeans, I think is a brilliant idea. This feather shirt also reminds me of another brand, but I can't think of it right now. It's giving me a high-end brand and I cannot remember the name. But if you remember, please let me know. But it is giving extra. It's giving drama. If you love feathers, you might love this. I really feel like this gold halter top can do the same thing, right? A little bit of glamour, but worn with some jeans, right? I would probably wear it with like some bootcut jeans, which would be very 70s, right? The gold laminate and the bootcut jeans. I think that would be really cute. Like for a holiday party, if you don't want to go too much, but you want just enough, right? If you want to wear this with like a skirt or something, I don't know. I thought this was cute. And then I saw this full denim outfit. It's classy and trendy, but trendy in a very grown-up type of way. I would totally wear these with some flat riding boots and some tights and some bold earrings. I think this is a fabulous outfit. They are pre-order right now, so I haven't bought it yet, but I'm really contemplating getting this. What do you think about this? If you watched my last video when I was talking about color, use Grease as an example, and she had a coat very similar to this on, and she added some beautiful pops of blue, and I think if you're trying to recreate that outfit, this is a fabulous option. And it's a classic piece that I really feel will be in your closet for a very long time. Of course, they have red. They have a red coat. They have this beautiful red sequin skirt, which again can really be dressed down. If you can kind of Jenna Lyons this, right? Jenna Lyons, she is like the master of juxtaposition. She would totally wear this with just like a t-shirt. She might even try to wear it with a band tee and some sneakers, or she would wear it with collar shirt and some heels just to like dress it up a bit. Could wear this red sweater with it, which I think is another really fabulous option. But when I think of sequin and dressing it and using juxtaposition, I really think about Jenna Lyons. Now, if you only know Jenna Lyons from The Real Housewives, you are missing out. She was like Miss J. Crew, and when I was totally into J. Crew years ago and buying those ridiculous oversized necklaces, it was because of Jenna Lyons. Jenna Lyons J. Crew is unmatched. Go take a look at it if you don't know what I'm talking about. They have this absolutely fabulous, glamorous, over-the-top faux fur coat. Again, part of my 3 words is glam, glamorous, and this is just perfect to me. I would absolutely wear this dressed up to go out to eat or to dinner or wherever we're going, but I would also 100% wear this with a pair of jeans, a white t-shirt, some white sneakers, and a purse. Listen, I love the everyday glamour and glitz of it all. I would put on my little Idyl necklace. I say put on, but I'm never taking this off. I love that. It's just a very delicate like row of diamonds. So pretty. But just that outfit is first of all very easy to do as I run to Target, because the first thing you think about is just like a white t-shirt and jeans. But once you put that jacket on with your diamonds and a pair of sunglasses, you have gone from regular degular to glamorous and just that is so me. I love everything about that. They also have a shorter option for the faux fur, but the only reason why I went and get it is because it gets cold in New York and I need as much as my body covered. And I need this to go a little bit past my waist. They had this beautiful satin skirt. I'm all in for satin and silks. You guys, if you haven't seen my last 2 videos, it really gives you or starts to give you a look into what I really am attracted to in my style and what I love. But everything at J. Crew right now, the classic shirts, the sequins, the cashmere sweaters, the satin, everything is just so very me. So yeah, J. Crew did a big one right now. They did a big one. I am one of those people, and you could call me a sheep, who wanted that darn Kate cardigan. And every time I go to check out, I'm like, do you really want to spend this much on a cardigan? Listen, I am by no means poor, by no means, but I have to keep myself in check and realize that I am not a rich woman like we see on these influencers, right? I have bills that have to be paid, I have saving accounts that need to be grown, and I have to stay responsible, right? So, and don't get me wrong, I have no problem with spending money. You've seen that. You've seen that, but I have to make long-term decisions. I don't know if I will always like that. I don't know if it's trendy. I don't know if it's classic. My point is, I do love the cardigan. I just cannot put my head or wrap my head around buying that right now. For that price, I could get a really good vintage designer purse, which I'm very much into right now, but that's another video. I have some discussing to do about that. But there are a few dupes. There are 3 dupes that I found that would be fantastic. Now, they're not cheap, but they are cheaper. There's one from H&M that I miss every time, so there's that. If you're one of the lucky people who can get that H&M dupe, please, by all means, let me know how you did it. This one from Revolve and this one from Urban Revival are not exactly the same as the Kate, but it is giving a very nice shape. It's very similar. Again, they're not super duper cheap, although the one from Urban Revival is under $70, so it's not really that expensive. I feel like these are good options. I talked about the one from Axel Arigato before, and that's still on my list. I want to show you guys something that I got from Source Unknown. I had to pre-order it because everyone's buying it, I guess. But would you look at this sweater? I showed you this sweater before. I didn't think I was going to get it, but then they came out with this beautiful brown color, which is obviously my nude because I'm brown, right? I was thinking I was going to get the beige color, which I still might get depending on how it fits me, because it says one size fits all, which is like interesting to me. So we'll see how that works. But if I love it, I will 100% get the beige color because I love everything that this is giving. With my necklace, my new necklace from Idyl, and my studs from Idyl, it's like it's very dainty, very sexy, very cozy. And I'm hoping that it's giving the same thing on me. Like I said, it is back ordered and it won't be here to the middle of November. The other thing I saw on Source Unknown was this blazer, and I was thinking about getting it because I do like the shape of it. It's a trendy take on a classic piece, which I think is interesting. However, this thing says one size fits all. And with blazers and the way that my hips are set up, this ain't gonna work. This is definitely not gonna work. If you're the kind of person that doesn't have to worry about stuff like that, I did want to show you. I did want to stop by Anthropologie real quick. I don't have a lot to show you. That's going to be in a different video because Anthropologie is doing great things. But look at these boots. If you are into the Givenchy boots, and I know that there are some dupes at Macy's and some other dupes, but if you wanted something that looked like the Givenchy boots with a thicker heel, I feel like these from Mark Fisher via Anthropologie is a great option. They come in this color, they also come in black. I know everybody's kind of looking for these at a decent price point, and I think these are good options. You may not know this about me because I don't know if I've said it before, but I love pajamas. I love tea. I love teacups. I love pajamas. I love candles. And I recently, which I haven't been in a long time, went to Victoria's Secret for some pajamas. They have some really cute pajama sets on Victoria's Secret. These caught my eye. I think they look like really glamorous, right? You know, it's always a little sparkle for me. I think they look glamorous and hopefully very comfortable. All of these. Now, gray is not usually my color palette, but I feel like I want to try these. Maybe it's the resurgence of silver and I'm reconsidering gray. But we shall see. I'm going to get both of those. If you have any of these from Victoria's Secret, please let me know. I love pajamas. I just love to be like cute and like fabulous anywhere. So listen, we're going to talk about Banana Republic, child. We just going to go ahead and talk about it. I was in Soho the other day and I didn't record it, and I should have. And I went past Banana Republic and they did their store over. Did you guys know that they now have homeware and like sheets and comforters and beautiful pieces? The store in Soho, if you are in New York, go check it out. The store in Soho is absolutely fabulous. It's so vibey. So Banana Republic, as we know, if you've been watching me, has really just overhauled everything. I feel like they have stepped it up. Their prices have also stepped it up. If I'm being honest, but their clothing and what they offer has been absolutely beautiful, and I've been loving everything. The first thing that I want to show you is this suit. I love everything about this. It's classy, it's classic. They started with a pair of chunky like ankle boots, which would not work for the way I'm shaped. My legs are too skinny for that, but I could see it working for the right person. And then would you look at these two suits? Satin, jewel colors. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm showing you everything I like. I'm supposed to be showing you like a plethora of other things, and I'm kind of sticking with my style, so I'm sorry about that. But they're satin, they are in a suit, which is very classic. They are these beautiful jewel colors, which is just all me, paired with my diamonds and my gold. I just love this so much. Again, Banana Republic is doing a big one. I feel like these are just so fabulous. Imagine wearing these to a office holiday party when you don't want to do too much. They're calling this the tinsel blazer, which is just a blazer with a little bit of sparkle. I love the added bonus of having it in a suit. Very good for the holidays and festiveness. And child, while this ain't cheap, This is absolutely fabulous. Fur and a jewel color, and it's long. If you go to the store and look at the tag, I can guarantee you this says my name on it. Just go into any Banana Republic, or if you could find it, or if you have this, take a double look, because I'm telling you, it says Kura in the tag. This has my name written all over it. Again, we totally wear this dressed up or dressed down. It's just really fabulous. I love the color. I love how glam it is. This is so me and so beautiful. So there's a lot that we need to go through. I might do another one of these videos like in a week or two. There are some great things out there. During the holidays, there are always such great things to buy, and it really speaks to me because one of my 3 words is glam. So some people only do glam during the holidays. I do it every day. It's so dramatic. So dramatic. I like to do it every day. So the holidays is peak time for me to buy the things that I love and the glitz and the glamour. So I'm the content creator that is not gonna have favorites every single month because I don't try things every single month. I buy things and I try to use them for at least 6 weeks to 2 months to be able to tell you what I really like and what I don't like. So I don't think I could do this every month, because then it just kind of becomes things that I thought that I bought, and I don't want to do that. I want to actually give you things that I really have some value and show you things that really have value. But in October, there were a few things that I did love. I am late to the game with this foundation. I'm one of those people, for some reason, just don't follow the hype initially. I don't know why. It's stubborn. I don't know. I kind of love this. The only problem with this foundation, this is the Haus Labs foundation. The only problem with this, it is not the exact color match. If you're not new here, you know this is my dirty foundation. This is the one I use the most. But I absolutely adore this light reflecting foundation from NARS. And as you can see, I use it all the time, but it matches my skin absolutely perfectly. Now, while this one matches, it's still just not exact. I do love the finish on this and how it makes me look. The closest color that I found and got matched with was the medium deep. I think that says 460. I have it on the screen, but it's medium deep form, which is what I believe the NARS foundation is as well, but it doesn't match as well. But I have been wearing this for about 6 weeks and have been absolutely in love with it. When I think that the color is a little off, I'll play a little bit, and maybe I'll add the NARS foundation. But if you haven't tried this, in my opinion, it's worth the hype. I absolutely love it. I think I showed you guys when I got these, and I was gonna get back to you and tell you how I like them, and I love them. Now, admittedly, I use this brown color more than I use this pink color, and that's simply because, oh, look how dirty it is. That's simply because I lost this pink one in one of my purses, and I recently found it. I recently found it, but it's coming up unusually pink on screen, but it doesn't look like that on my lips. I do use a brown lip liner for it to go well with me, but the reason why I like this brown one better is because I don't necessarily need a lip liner for it. This is like an easy brown girl nude, which I love. It's somewhere between a lip gloss and a lipstick. It's a satin finish, but more of a lip gloss finish. I honestly don't know all the way how to describe it. But I will tell you that I love both of these. I also showed you this when I got it, and I told you guys that I would come back to tell you how I like it. And as you can see, I have been using it and liking it. There are just some days that foundation is just not, I just can't. I cannot. I will put on a tinted moisturizer, or I won't put anything at all. This has been taking the place of my under eye concealer and just lightening up my under eye area. My under eye area is a little darker, and this just gives it that little bit of light. I did question it because it's light and I didn't know if it was going to match, but it works very well. I got the Sunfire color, and this is called the Light Reflecting Eye Brightening Illuminator. I do like this. I told you I would come back and tell you guys, and it's a yes for me. The day I finish this perfume will be one of the best days of my life. I am trying to use up what I have. Not because I don't like this. I adore this Aaron Amber Musk. In fact, if you've been with me for a while, you know that I've talked about this over and over again. I just want to finish a bottle of perfume. I want to finish a fragrance. And it doesn't make sense to me that I have so much and I haven't finished it. I have been spraying this with the intent of trying to finish this bottle. I will actually probably rebuy it, but I want that sense of accomplishment of going through this bottle. It's beautiful, it's warm, it's sweet, it's one of my favorites. This Pharmacy 10% niacinamide night mask is another one that I have showed you guys before, we've talked about, and I wanted to come back and tell you that how I liked it, and I like it. As you can see, I put a pretty big dent in it. I need moisture and I need exfoliant often because my pores get clogged very easily, and then I end up having a lot of little bumps on my face, which is the worst. So I exfoliate, and then I make sure a couple of times a week to put on this night mask. When I was in Europe, I didn't want to travel with this big bottle, so I tried this more affordable option because I could just travel with this, and this is by Neutrogena. It is a Hydro Boost Water Gel. This one has hyaluronic acid and this one has niacinamide, but I will say that it does a very similar job at keeping my face moistured. It does a very similar job of keeping my face moisturized. So if you want to save a few coins, I would try this one. So anyway, guys, like I said, I didn't have much. I'm not one of those people that are just going to buy to show you that I bought some things. I want to show you exactly what I use, and these are my favorites for October. So the last video, we spoke about our why as it relates to our style. The video before that, we spoke about really getting in tune with our style and what we like. But today I have a bit of a curveball that may help you on your journey to find what exactly your style is. So we have our 3 words. We know why our why was, or we're trying to figure out our 3 words and trying to figure out our why. I was really just trying to figure out some tools or little things that are signifiers of exactly what our style is. And if you've been following me for a while, you have actually seen me come up or like think out loud about the correlation between the type of music we like and the way that we dress. And if you watched this vlog, you know exactly what I mean. One of my favorite genres of music is jazz. I'm sure you can tell that by the music that I use in my videos. I mean, honestly, you guys, I love a lot of different genres of music, right? I grew up in the church, so I love gospel. I love R&B, I love hip hop. And something you might not know about me is for a period of time, my parents sent me to private school. So I went to school with all types of folks who introduced me to music that was usually outside of something that I would listen to. So they introduced me to like Shania Twain and all that kind of stuff. So I love that kind of music too. I literally listen to all genres of music, but my favorite, hands down, is jazz. That got me to thinking, does the kind of music you like have anything to do with your style, right? Like, is there a correlation between the music that you like and the clothes that you like to wear? So what I was thinking is that, for example, think of somebody like Lydia Elise Millen, who lives on the English countryside. She frequently goes to the Cotswolds, and she has that kind of life. She goes horseback riding. She wears very feminine, extra feminine clothes, but also very English, right? And when I think of her, I think of classical music. Now, I don't know if that's her favorite type of music, but when I see Lydia, I hear classical music. Do you hear it? Do you see what I'm saying? And then when you think of somebody like Notorious K.I.A., Notorious Kia, I hear hip hop, right? I see her style. She loves sneakers. She is a true New Yorker. And I see hip hop. I see her style and I think, you know, 90s, early 2000 hip hop. Do you see it? Does that make sense? And then let's think of somebody like Karen. I think of Queen. I think of rock, but not hard rock, like Queen. And then maybe somebody like Janae from High Low Lux, totally R&B. Like, you see her style, I feel like someone saying some smooth lyrics over a sick beat. Do you know what I mean? I feel like she is R&B, like that's her style.
It's the end of the weekend, but I still wanna turn up. Yeah, I still wanna.
But then, when I think about ideally how I would like to dress and live my life, I see this. And that to me sounds like or looks like jazz. And you guys are thinking I'm crazy at this point. Recently I've been trying to kind of hone in on my style even more so I don't overshop, right? So I've been really looking at things that really resonate with me. Pardon me, because you also know I love a little glam, right? You tell me, what's your favorite music and does it correlate with the way you dress? So I had this idea a few months ago, 6 to 8 months ago, I don't remember. And turns out there is some connection between the way we dress and our musical taste. It was just an idea, but I did want to do some research. And there is plenty of evidence and articles out there that will give you an insight or more insight into this connection. I stumbled upon this first article on Refinery 29, and this was one of the quotes that really just stood out to me. It says, "Music and fashion have always had strong cultural ties, as well as having strongly influenced and informed each other over the years, as both are two of the most common forms of self-expression, in the sense that they can mutually complement each other so much." And the other quote that stuck out to me was, "Whether they say something about our artistic preferences, our culture, our politics, our sexuality, clothes and music simply go hand in hand. And now more than ever, popular and musical artists are synonymous with style icons, and we often correlate music styles with fashion styles, whether we mean to or not." And really, when you think about it, you kind of make a connection to the type of music someone listens to and their personality. If somebody were to tell you that they like country music or if they like classical music, you would then in your mind kind of form what their personality was, whether we mean to do it or not, whether it's right or not. That's kind of what we do. And honestly, according to some research that I found, your personality may predict your music taste, as well as your personality predicting how you dress, right? All of this goes together with who you are. This article and this quote was also very interesting to me. It says that music goes hand in hand with identity. People can imagine what type of person listens to a specific music genres. Identifiers such as personal style can coincide with the characteristics we associate with a particular music genre. So if you're thinking to yourself that you don't do that, look at this. What do you think that this person listens to? We might be completely off base, but if I saw her, I would assume she listened to country music. If I saw this person, I would 100% think that they listened to rap and hip hop just because the way they were dressed. And you know, this is not really a hard and fast rule. I've told you guys that I love jazz and that is my absolute favorite music. These two albums are my favorite right now. And if you see me in like my fur coat and my Kate boots and my top handle bag, you might either assume she listens to R&B or she listens to jazz, which I do both, right? But what you don't know is earlier that day in the gym, I was lifting weights to Jay-Z's Black album, right? And I was stretching to Britney Spears' Toxic or Beyonce's Renaissance. So even though jazz is my favorite, I still have expanded my taste in music, just like you can do with your style. So like I said, this is not really a hard and fast rule, but it is, and it can be used as a signifier to start developing your style. Where you want to be presented to the world is how you are naturally, right? If you are a person who loves Beyonce and you are just all in, you're gonna love a little bit of glam. You're gonna love a little bit of glam. Or honestly, maybe you don't.
And that's what I'm saying. This is not an exact science. And even in the article, it said it's not an exact science. It's just something to think about on your journey to really figuring out what you like. What is your favorite genre of music, and how does it connect, or does it connect at all to your style?
So listen, I need your thoughts on several things. How do you feel about these absolutely stunning diamonds from Idyl? I can't tell you enough how pretty this is. I love, again, that it's lab-grown diamonds. I love that it's 14 karat gold. I'm in love. I couldn't wait to show you guys these things. Let me know if there's anything that you are eyeing right now. If you are shopping, go look at J. Crew and Banana Republic, you guys. They're going to get a lot of my money this season. I can see it already. Do you have any favorite beauty products that I should try? And does your 3 words match or coincide with the genre of music that you love? Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I'll see you in my next video.